Hello, viewers of Mike on the Stool, I guess is where we're on right now.
Anywhere and everywhere, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
We're talking about Xenoblade
Chronicles 3.
Xenoblade 3 got announced. It was only a matter of
February, 11th direct?
I don't remember what day it was, but somewhere around there.
Yeah. It was early February, Nintendo Direct. At the very end, they showed Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yes, for September.
Yeah.
Hopefully Zelda doesn't come out for another 2 years, so it doesn't overshadow Xenoblade.
Well, Breath of the Wild 2 is shot for this year, so I think they're going to be released around the same time, to be honest.
That would suck.
That would.
Because Xenoblade takes forever to finish. So,
and Breath of the Wild 2 is Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, because, bro, if you're a kid and you're like, hey mom, can I get Xenoblade or Zelda for Christmas? Like, your mom's gonna be like, what's a Xenoblade?
And then she's gonna look at 2.
Know what Zelda is. Yeah.
She's gonna look at Xenoblade 2 and be like, no, I don't think you should get this. Too many titties.
Anyways, there's a few things we want to look over. One of them is obviously the trailer. Even though it's like 2 minutes long, there's a lot of places to just stop and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
There's this message from, I think, the director, Tetsuya Takahashi from Monolith Soft. Then Nintendo of Europe made some helpful tweets about like the story that's going on, and I think that's all. We are currently making final adjustments to ensure that we create the best game possible, so that they released the trailer like when it was basically finished.
The game's done, now they're polishing.
Yeah.
Basically is what they're saying.
Which is good.
Yes.
The Zelda team should have done that.
For Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Really? I thought Breath of the Wild was in a really good state at release.
No, Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh. I think, is that not what they're doing? Is that not why they extended the release?
I'm just saying it took a long time.
Yeah, because they want to
They should have announced it when it was finished.
It might not be finished. It might be like finishing up the next few weeks.
That's true.
Yeah.
Key visuals features a broken great sword of Mechanis and the body of the Orion Titan.
I just realized what you were saying. I'm dumb.
The body of the Orion Titan with a gaping wound.
With a gaping asshole.
I imagine everyone who saw this trailer was quite surprised. What is this visual hinting at? Why can't you reveal it? Imagine if you just revealed it.
Well, here's a key point in the story.
What I can tell you is that this visual was conceived quite some time ago. More precisely speaking, we came up with it sometime between the end of development of Xenoblade Chronicles and the beginning of the start of Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Okay, so they've had 3 in mind for a while.
For a long time.
Yeah.
Literally 10 years ago.
So they've had... Okay. I mean...
Like, gosh dang. So I'm not usually super confident that anything's going to be really good, but I am really confident in this game.
Well, if anything, I'm more confident in the story, because that means at the end of Chronicles, and then the beginning of Chronicles 2, they wrote Chronicles 2 with 3 in mind.
Yes.
Which means that, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's connecting that, so...
Absolutely. I believe the game is enjoyable for both who've played the first and second game, and those for the first time. The characters were designed by Masatsuki Saito, who also designed the Xenoblade 2 characters.
Nice.
Then we have key artwork guy, staff members, got all the composers back, which is very good. Xenoblade music is epic.
Yeah. Very, very, very.
And then he says there's a flute, then he forgot to put a space. And I believe that is it. Should we go to the trailer next?
Yeah, let's watch the trailer.
This is just explaining stuff that was in the trailer.
Yeah, so let's watch the trailer now.
Alright.
Nintendo Switch flute.
Alright, well, that's our main character.
And pay attention to the particles in the back. I feel like they are important. We will touch on that later.
It's cum particles.
Cum.
Playing the flute. Oh, this is actually relevant to what they're saying. He's wearing all black, and it says Kevis is a nation where machine technology was developed, etc. If their clothes are black and have a mech style, they're Kevis. So,
all black with a mech style.
Yeah, and the white people are Agnes on the other side. That's a Ionios.
That looks like a mech from Xeno 1.
It does. Also, I pulled this up earlier. You might have seen. The final boss of Xenoblade 2 is called.
Spoiler warning. If you haven't played it.
I mean, who cares? If you haven't played Xenoblade 2, this means nothing to you. Artifice Ion is the name of the Xenoblade 2 final boss, and this is Ionios, which is I assume has Ion in the first 4 letters.
Yeah, Ionios.
So I don't know like what that could possibly mean, but I feel like there's some kind of connection.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a connection there.
And this looks like not a Monado, but it looks like a Monado.
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree.
Which is interesting. Maybe they could have made like an artificial Monado.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. An artificial Monado.
Yeah.
What would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are
If you pay attention to her chest, of that character in white,
Yeah.
there's a flesh eater shard on their chest. In that first spin, yeah. At the end of
okay.
that first spin.
So this character, obviously on the other side, wearing all white.
You can see in that frame a little bit. The red and blue.
No face.
Yeah. But the red and blue on the
Yeah.
chest, yeah.
So she's not Nia.
But is a flesh eater.
She's basically the exact same Wikipedia entry. Cat girl from, well, I assume from Gormott, but you never know. Same accent, same fighting with the rings, is a flesh eater. So very much similar to Nia. It looks like her blade, if this is her blade right here.
Mm-hmm. If there are blades in this game.
I assume there are. I don't know if the mechanics are the same. Dang, he got slapped.
He did.
I don't know.
Oh, that dude looks like a blade.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I don't know what race that could possibly be.
Yeah.
And his sword, too.
No, I mean, it's the sword and the whole shielding ability thing. Like, that just makes me that just gives blade vibes off. Oh, and the person that attacked? Yeah, that's a blade. Okay, yeah. I think you're right. I think there are blades and drivers in this.
Yeah. I don't know if they'll probably not keep the gotcha stuff.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was kind of fun, to be honest.
I assume they'll keep, like, the lore and story stuff.
Yeah.
Oops. This guy is interesting because
Giga Chad.
he sounds like Van Damme from
He does, yeah.
2. And he
F.
doesn't totally look like him, but he looks similar.
Same style, I would say.
I saw some people thinking that this was Zeke, but I guess Zeke could be alive because he has the eye patch and stuff.
It doesn't look like it would be Zeke, though.
No, I don't think it's just a normal character, to be honest. If it's the same actor as Van Damme, then there's something going on. But if it's just like, it's probably just a normal character.
It could be a ancestor of Van Damme,
an ancestor. Yeah. He's Zeke is like he has
royalty, right?
He is, but like he's not a flesh eater, but he's like kind of.
Yeah.
He like took half of the crystal or something.
He didn't consume it, but he made it part of himself.
Yeah. By the way, I've played both games. Gabe's played Xenoblade 2.
And the beginning of 1.
The blonde person.
Red clothes, which I think is a significant change.
Yeah, it's not black, so
Yeah.
I assume the factions are gonna band together at some point to fight a big bad guy. Because that's typically what happens.
See, I feel like the red either is significant towards them, because I'm assuming that character on the left is the main character.
They're both. I think the Nintendo of Europe says Noah, one of the protagonists. Yeah, they're both protagonists.
Mia.
Yep.
I mean, also, if you pay attention in the beginning, that bottom right picture, that's the first frame. Notice how they're playing the black and gold flute, and go back to the trailer. Mio is playing the black and gold flute.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Which means they swap flutes, I'm assuming, at times.
Yeah. I think this is significant for his strip.
Yes. That could also either mean character customization, which I doubt, but it could be a possible hint at it.
I wish, because they had that in Xenoblade 1, but
Yeah.
probably not.
and kind of in 2, but not till the end of the game.
By the way, so his name is Noah. Obviously, like, there's a lot of Christianity stuff, like symbolism in Xenoblade stuff.
Yeah. Is
So
he gonna build a ship?
yeah, he's gonna build a boat.
Is he gonna be the inventors of adding buildings to Titans?
Probably not.
Is he gonna part the clouds?
I don't want to scroll all the way back down, but they said that the theme of the game is life. So Noah gonna get a bunch of people on a boat and reset the universe? Maybe.
Is he gonna pull hella bitches? Yes.
Yes. And then Mia was literally just like meow.
Yeah, literally. Do you blame her though? I mean, like,
Yeah. Oh, and the first Xeno game, Xenogears, was originally named Project Noah. I don't know if that has any significance.
Try to move forward again.
That's a good censorship.
I like that character.
That guy looks like Joker.
I like the whole origami theme that he has.
Yeah, this is very cool.
I like that character a lot.
Birds.
This looks like a scene from Xenoblade 1.
Yeah, I believe it is. I was gonna say that.
Very much looks like a scene from Xenoblade 1. This also looks like one.
Okay.
The platform looks like 2, but the background looks like 1.
Actually, the platform is from 1.
Really?
That's Gormott from 2.
That's Gormott?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, that looks like the platforms from the desert, like the deserty
Like
area.
Morardin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And then the background looks like the first area in Xenoblade 1. I recognize the sword. The sword seems familiar in the background.
The sword is the Mechanis sword from Xenoblade 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's here for some reason. I believe this is also Gormott because it looks like the grass has changed color, but this thing right here.
I'd say it definitely has similarities. I would say also the wildlife, the plant on the left.
Yeah. This looks like Morardin.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I watched this for the first time.
I don't know what the heck this is.
Could just be an extinct plant.
Yeah. I mean, this could also be... I don't know what's going on here, to be honest.
Looks like it's just a giant mech.
Yeah. Wait, who are we playing as?
Scroll back a little bit where he's walking.
Okay, I just don't know.
Yeah. We don't know who... Oh, we know who that is.
Wait.
The blue hairs on the side? It's the...
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, we can play as Blades. If that's a Blade, maybe it's not.
Could be a driver. Could be both.
Yeah.
Flesh eater.
This
possibly,
is
questionable.
this is Xenoblade 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks like 1.
So is that, I think. I don't remember that. It's that. Yep, all the Xenoblade 1 stuff.
Yep.
And swimming. And boat.
Yes.
Boat.
Swimming in boats. Oh, that's the mech from the desert area that we were just at. Where we were like,
Yes.
what character is that? That's the same mech.
This is the Leftherian archipelago from Xenoblade 2. That's where Rex is from.
I remember that.
Except instead of like clouds and stuff, it's actual water.
Yeah.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you soldier it all alone. What good is filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes?
Oh, Rex Nopon.
If you scroll back a little bit,
Yeah.
that scene right there, it looks like, because I assumed that dude would be a blade based off his like origami power, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like drivers might have abilities too.
Well, they're just all flesh eaters. I mean, he has a scarf on, so we can't actually see if
Yeah.
he would be a flesh eater or something.
But it looks like that, you know, it's possible that blades and drivers are coexisting.
Yes, indeed. That will be interesting.
That would.
Clocks in our eyes. It will never replace the friendly clock. Same clock. It has to go.
There's the flesh eater.
Yeah, there's the flesh eater crystal.
Yep.
Here is Melia from Xenoblade Chronicles 1.
Kind of ugly. Poor makeup, unfortunately.
I think that's a mask.
Good.
So, let me just... Melia, Xenoblade.
Xeno.
I'm good at spelling, I swear. Yeah.
Oh, that's her?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I assume it is. I know the little expansion thing on Xenoblade, the story expansion for Xenoblade Definitive Edition, I haven't played yet. And that's supposed to kind of tie into 3, I think. So...
I think chronologically, doesn't it go 1, 3, 2?
I have no idea.
Okay. Because I remember it saying it ties together 1 and 3, 2, which I took as being in between.
I think 3 is gonna have to come after 2.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Actually, yeah, I think you're right.
I don't remember her being immortal, but I'm not. I think that might just be my memory. And it could. I guess it could. No, it's probably just her. I recognized the voice actress because I had a crush on her one time
Nice.
when I was like 3, because she was on Doctor Who for 3 years.
Oh,
They must be erased.
That's Nia.
that's straight up Nia. That is
So,
straight up Nia.
It looks like they even unhornied they unhornied the Nia design for the blade,
which I really like.
which is, yes, it is good.
Yes, I like this design a lot.
It is
Okay,
again,
even if Nia is evil, I don't really care because it's Nia.
yes,
Nia's my favorite character from Xenoblade 2.
Nia blade form. So if you want to make a direct comparison, there's
I noticed there's really only like fan art, or like
I mean,
that
here's the official art, but it's really tiny.
it's
So
really
I'll
low
just
quality too.
click on this fan art here. It's not like exactly the same, but it's the same aesthetic. You got the
Flesh Eater,
flesh eater crystal thingy down there.
Yeah.
Obviously the hair and the ears.
and then the same like colors, like the red, white, and like tints of gold.
Yeah. So
I
it's-
like the mask of the mask; looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It is without a trace.
Then obviously Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one. Can't believe they're remaking it again.
I probably won't play it. Again.
What?
Whoa! So an interesting detail that Aiden sent. Can you full screen that again?
Yes.
That Aiden sent me on Twitter was, if you notice, for each Xenoblade, the fading of the letters, like the
Right.
stuff coming off, is representative of the game itself.
Yeah.
So the first one was...
One had strokes because it's kanji for the Monado arts.
Yes, the second one was fire because
Yeah,
Pyra.
And it had Mithra stuff on it. Too.
Yeah. And then this one, if you notice, is particles. And if you go back to the beginning, when he's playing the flute, there are very similar...
Or even right now.
looking. Yeah, there's very, very similar looking particles. So I saw some theories on Twitter about it being like souls and stuff like that, since this game is about life.
That would be interesting, yeah.
So
I think it's calm.